Iceland's addicted to beats. It's got a real coolness to it. Icelandic space bomb. I kind of wish it had turned into a girly bop. I zoned out there. I didn't even realize that was a chorus. Okay, we are going to get the third Pokemon. Yeah. Hey Eurovision fans, we have the 10 songs for Songvakeppnin, that's Iceland's national final. I'm going to listen and react to all 10 of the studio versions and see, is there anything that can get Iceland their first ever Eurovision victory? So, let's kiki. If you're new here, welcome, my name is Tom, I'm an Irish Eurovision analyst and you can find all of this stuff on my Eurovision channel. So we have 10 songs for Songvakeppnin. Am I saying that right? I don't know. Future Tom here. I just need to pop in and explain why is this video so late. Very simple. This season I've been doing a lot of national final videos. I love doing them, but because they have so many songs on them, getting around copyright is an absolute nightmare. For a video like this, which normally would take me around 8 hours, dealing with copyright doubles that. I have another 8 to 10 extra hours trying to re-upload the file 5, 10, 15, sometimes 20 times. So I basically have to stay at home. I can't leave the house because I need to keep on re-uploading these files. It's really been sucking my soul and my morale this season. I love making the videos. I just hate the process of trying to get them up. If I don't do that copyright workaround, I don't get any revenue. I'm a full-time content creator. I rely on this revenue just for my daily existence. I was conscious that that aspect of the copyright was making me lose interest in the channel, so I just decided to step away. But now Songvakeppnin final is actually happening today, so I want to get the video up. So I'm just gonna let the record companies take all the revenue because it's either that or have no video at all. I have reacted to all 10 songs in here. You probably know that there are 5 finalists now, so you can just skip by the songs that have been eliminated if you're not interested in those reviews. There's timestamps down below as there is in all of my videos, so just skip the ones that you're not interested in. Okay, enjoy. Songvakeppnin has this unique thing where all of the artists must sing in Icelandic in the semi-finals, and then in the final they can sing in Icelandic or English, whatever they are planning to present in Eurovision. It appears that 8 of the songs are planned to be sung in English, and 2 of them appear that they're going to be sung in Icelandic. So I'm going to listen to 8 in English and 2 in Icelandic, so basically looking at what would potentially be in the final. Obviously, listening to the songs in English, I can pick up a little bit more lyrically and what the mood of the song is. I love Icelandic though, so it's great to have 2 songs to listen to in that as well. There are 2 semi-finals of 5. I'm going to follow the running order from both semi-finals. So first up is going to be CeaseTone saying Flow. CeaseTone, one and number secret bang. Ooh. Ooh, I hope we get some Viking pop this year. Oh, a soft piano ballad. Very pretty beginning so far, very elegant. That's a nice bridge as well. Okay. Oh. Kind of drum and bassy? Huh. I feel like that was another pre-chorus. Or was that the chorus? Okay, nice mix-up. Okay, he's playing around here. It's not just a typical piano ballad. I don't know if I'm hearing qualifier, but I like the ambition. Oh. Wow, this is really transforming. If this is a Pokemon, we're in the second version of the Pokemon. We're gonna have one more evolution maybe. Yeah, it's definitely, I'm intrigued. I don't know if I'm like aesthetically loving it. Oh, he's bringing a guitar. Okay, we are gonna get the third Pokemon. Yeah, very surprising song. Oh, yeah, there's 40 seconds left. What's he gonna do? I'm so curious. Wow, really? That's great production, this last third. I'm so curious to see what this is going to look like on stage. Wow, yeah, he's really built up in this last bit. Wow, gosh, that was so interesting. What an atypical song. I thought when we started off we were going to get like a typical pretty piano ballad. He really moved all over the place there to the point that I just kind of gave up in terms of trying to guess what was coming next. So it was really exciting. Felt like he was taking me on a voyage around Iceland and we're stopping off all these places. I had no idea where we're going next. I don't know if aesthetically it was like super pleasing in all the parts. I definitely like that last 40 seconds. That was a really cool, proper climax to the song. Some of that kind of fast-paced, like drum and bassy, kind of fighty sound, I don't know if I like enjoy the sound of that so much. But the ideas here are so interesting, and the fact that his ideas are so eclectic makes me think that maybe this might have some cool staging. I'm looking forward to seeing this in Icelandic as well. That'll make it sound even cooler. The second song is Blankiflur singing Love You, One and Sikkerpan. I do find it hard to read some of the Icelandic alphabet.
Who loves you when the stars burn out? I love
Okay.
even when you're not around.
Okay, lyrics sound not too groundbreaking, but fine.
You said that it would be us forever until the end.
Okay, so it's an unrequited love song. Is it going to be a pop drop bop?
I'm going nowhere. I know that I do deserve ya.
I'm not super intrigued, I'll be honest. I feel like that's a pre-chorus. We're a minute in. If that was the chorus, that didn't work. Was that the chorus? Oh. No, this is the chorus. Oh, it's kind of strange. Yeah. That's a lovely beat. Damn. Iceland giving us a little bit of alternative this year. Yeah. God, they're really getting their beats right this year.
I said that I would never let somebody
Would this qualify? I don't think so. I'm enjoying it though.
right before you.
After a slightly shaky start, I'm on board.
I lose my mind if I lose.
Lyrically, it's not giving me anything really, so probably better that if it's in Icelandic. That's a fantastic beat. Really thumpy and deep. Yeah. 2 upbeat bops so far from... Was the first song upbeat? Kinda. Ended up being upbeat. It kind of feels like Roig Soppy dance. Not sure what they can do to the stage. Maybe lots of like beautiful nature visuals. How are they gonna make it done? Oh. Lovely climax. This layering of the vocals. Really, really pretty. Yeah. Very pretty outro as well. There's lots of stuff in that which I thought was great. At the start it sounded kind of generic, and then she kind of just went into her own place, and it worked. I actually enjoyed some of those beats. Again, I don't know if that's the type of thing that could qualify, and I wasn't thinking in my head I have to download this now. Very enjoyable to sit through. We'll have to see how it is live as well. I do think that's quite a hard one to perform live. How is she going to do that vocoding that she did in her voice? How is she going to make the staging work and not going to drag visually? Okay, third up is Anita singing Downfall. She looks peed off. Wanna know my secret bang? Are we getting another ballad into bop?
Your love takes me on a different level. Angel
Oh.
or a devil, I don't even care. Shine on me, you'll lead me into darkness. Follow you regardless, take me anywhere. You could be my downfall, raining
Okay.
like a storm cloud. You'd still be the hero, come to save my life. You could be my downfall, raining like a storm
Okay,
cloud.
lyrically, you could be my downfall. It's okay. Is she going beats as well? What's happening to Iceland this year? They're all about the beats. I feel like I'm at a festival or something. Like, this sounds like good dance music. 3 songs in a row though. I'm starting to think that this running order is random. Yeah, gosh, this is like a dance playlist. Maybe I've clicked on dance playlist instead of Iceland 2024. Yeah, this type of EDM I think is very hard to translate into Eurovision. It's the same vein as We Are Dami, but We Are Dami was better. Oh. Oh, she's bringing the heavy big guns. Oh. Is this a dance break? Okay. Hey, this is great. It's very easy to sit through this because it's all high energy. She looks like in that photo like she's gonna punch me. So maybe they need to change that pic. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. 3 out of 3 dance songs. Not really climacting. She's got a couple of ad-libs here. It's not the climax I wanted though. I want like maybe an instrument doing a solo. I don't know what's happening to Iceland this year. The 4th song is Sunny, and she is singing in Icelandic. Fithildri. Fithildri? Something like that. Oh, it means butterfly. Fithrilti. Okay, this is Sunny, one of our Sigga bang. Is Sunny also giving us a dancey bop for the clubs? Yes, I think so. Okay, straight into drum and bass. Very unusual. Icelandic is super pretty language. Yeah, that's scare me. That means I love you. I love me. Aesthetically, I don't really like that sound, I gotta be honest. It just doesn't sound very pleasurable to me personally. Yeah. This is just not my cup of tea. No. This sounds very British to me as well. Very garage. Yeah, she's serving something different. That piano coming in is nice. She's serving something different, but I don't like it. I'm trying to think of a way to sugarcoat that. I don't like it. Yeah, I'm ready for this one to be over. Oh, I'm halfway in. Oof, ouch. Let's hear her out. Maybe she'll switch up. Everyone else has switched up their song halfway through, so maybe she will as well. That noise has stopped, so that's helped. Oh, it's back again. Ooh. Ooh, she's evolved into a piano ballad. I'm into that. This doesn't make me thinking of butterflies either, musically. I don't see the connection. Yeah, I appreciate that it's something different. There's creativity here, but it's just not for me. I can't like everything, that's fine. If I liked everything, then these reactions wouldn't mean anything. The 5th up we have Web, which means web. Oh, it's just vibe. And their song is Movie Scene. Are they related? No. One no Sigga bang.
Watching a movie can be a fun and entertaining activity, but be careful because movies do not always have a happy ending.
That's true. Iceland this year is so boppy and upbeat. This is kind of... It's kind of camp, a little bit retro. Is that rapping? It's kind of rapping. Okay. Lyrically, it's fun. Oh. Okay, I like the lyrics, they're very fun. Okay, I think what's gonna happen now? Ah. Yeah, it's kind of quirky. I think it's very pleasant. I don't know, this is kind of different for Iceland. I am enjoying it. Is that a violin just come in? A masterpiece full of symphonies. I don't know, I like the lyrics, it's something different. Key change? Obligatory, you need one in Songvakeppnin. Yeah, I think the song is fine. It's... I don't know, I don't know what I compare it to. It's enjoyable. I don't think it's like super wow. Oh. I don't know. I'm loving how experimental Songvakeppnin is this year. Like, nobody's playing it safe at all. I enjoyed that. I like the lyrics. I thought they're fun. I like that there was a little bit of rap in there. It was hard to compare it to other stuff. Usually my songs say, oh, this sounds like this genre or this style of music, whatever. That just felt like, I don't know what that sounded like. Maybe like a mix of lots of sounds together. Okay, so let's have a quick recap of the first semi-final. Honestly, I thought all of them had like, all 5 of those had like a very distinct, cool identity. There's no one I've forgotten. I think, as you can probably guess, my least favorite one was Filter 3. The butterfly song. I just not for me. But if you like it, leave a comment down below supporting her. Of the other 4, I don't think anything was a real standout. I liked how CeaseTone was kind of surprising in that it started off as a piano ballad and evolved. That definitely caught me off guard. God, if I had to pick one of them, I probably need the staging to be the tiebreaker, like who I'd want to go, because I imagine that Veb are going to have some interesting staging. All very interesting songs, all very high energy, eclectic, interesting. I think other than the butterfly song, none of them were dragging. You know, some national finals I go through, I'm looking at like, God, when is this going to end? I didn't get any of that. So yeah, fun start. Let's go to the second semi-final, which has some more established names in it. Okay, so next up we've got Hera Bjork singing Scared of Heights. Of course, I remember her from 2010. I absolutely loved Je ne sais quoi. The chances I'm going to like this as much are 0. It's just not going to happen. But hopefully she's got something competitive. So really sad that she came 90th in the final after coming 3rd in the semi-final. I think it had a bit of hype. I remember Eyjafjallajökull Yokel had just erupted. I don't know if people were pissed off about that, but she had a volcano and she covered it and went, oops. So I don't know if people were actually not voting for her because of a volcano. Okay, anyway, this song is called Scared of Heights. Wanna know my secret bang? If she gives me another Je ne sais quoi. Oh. Very dramatic.
Look how far we made it.
I like her earring.
Getting hurt taught me to be cautious.
Okay. Lyrically, it's no Je ne sais quoi, but never mind. It's all about this pop drop. Come on. Ah. That piano sounds very familiar. That fast piano. Sounds like a British entry. I can't remember which one. Maybe this one? Okay. So we've got a Fear of Heights theme. That's okay. It sounds so familiar to me. I can't put my finger on it though. Wait, I'm gonna pause. Other weakness. Other than it's 3, 2, 1, go. It's reminding me of Embers from the UK. Is that just me? Out of the darkness, out of the embers. Why does it remind me of that? Okay, going to our second pop drop. Another chance for me to see what song it reminds me of. It sounds so much like Embers. A better version of Embers, actually. It sounds like it's been remixed in a good way. Yeah, it's a fun song. Very upbeat, very bubbly, very light. That fast piano is very energetic. It feels kind of dated, like a decade or 2 ago, which is okay. Not everything has to reinvent the wheel. Nostalgia's very fun. Gosh, it does sound like 3 other songs I've heard before though. Like, it sounds so familiar. It's driving me crazy. What are the other songs that this reminds me of? It's Embers and 2 other songs. It's fun though, I like it, I'm enjoying it. Yeah, I really enjoyed that, but I don't think that would do well for Iceland. I think it's just a little bit too dated, it's not really current, or it doesn't have something like very new in it. Is that Schlager? It sounded like the British version of Schlager. Like the British garage version of Schlager. Yeah, it just sounded like kind of a bit old school in a nice way, but I don't know how that would qualify. I think it's going to be nostalgic for some people in some countries and not from other countries. In other countries, I think this is just going to sound quite dated. Next up, we got that D is a th. Heiðrún. Heiðrún Anna. I don't know how to do that line with this letter. I don't know if it's a B or a P. So the song means afflicted by love, and the song is Þjakaður, which is my attempt at pronouncing it, and it's going to be in Icelandic. Okay, this is Heiðrún Anna, one number Sigga bang. Another unusual beginning. Kind of interesting beginning. I like this. Yeah, that becoming is nice. This feels like it could have something going on. Oh, kind of like a smooth electronic feel. Does sound very Roykstop as well. I suppose this is kind of like a Nordic feel, electronic. Got a kind of epic quality to it. Feels very cinematic and very pretty that it's in Icelandic as well. I feel like this is my winner so far. Just feel like this could be like a moment on stage. It could come across like very dramatic with staging. The right staging, obviously. Some of that production's kind of giving me like 80s cartoon. And it's got like a little bit of a spacey feel. I like it. Feels like the Icelandic version of a Bond song. Space Bond. Icelandic Space Bond. Okay, is she going to grow now further into the song? Oh, that sounds very ABBA. Oh, is that it? Oh no. That's 1 point. Oh, very interesting production. Yeah, I like it. It feels kind of different. There's a unique feel to it. And this ending sounds very climactic. Overall giving me like very mysterious feel. Something kind of unexpected. Yeah, that was weird. Again, I liked how that felt like something kind of weird to my ears. It did sound like a mix of stuff. Like I got some Roykstop feel from the kind of Nordic feeling, Arctic electronic feel, but there were some spacey elements as well, and then singing in Icelandic. So it just felt kind of like mysterious in all the way it was packaged together. Unusual. I can't think of another song that sounds like that. It felt Icelandic as well. Very interesting entry. I'll probably put that through so far. We've only heard 6 songs. Next up is Bashar Murad, who is originally from Palestine, I believe. Does he live in Iceland? No, he's based in East Jerusalem, so I don't know if he speaks how good his Icelandic is, because he does have to sing in Icelandic for the semi-finals. I know that he collaborated with Heiðrún in 2019, so maybe he spent a lot of time there. I'm not sure if he lived there for part of his life. I'm just trying to read now. In any case, I'm going to listen to the English version of the song, which is Wild West. I'm going to turn on the lyrics because I imagine there might be some interesting lyrics here. Okay, this is Bashar Murad, one number Sigga bang. Okay, Wild West, yeah, getting it's like country opening to the song. I'm on the road again. How did it come to this? Don't know where okay, I'm going, that's a great start to the song. I'm looking for eternal bliss. I'm like a rolling stone. I can't stay in one place. When you start to get bitter and you want to get better, you gotta change the taste. You start to get bitter and you want to get better. I like that. Oh, that's a really interesting mix-up. Ooh. I like that really bassy electronic rhythm with the Western feel. This sounds really cool. Okay, is this pop drop? It's gonna sound really unique in Eurovision if this wins. Because this country feel is going to be totally unique. Okay, I like the lyrics as well. They're a little bit playful as well. Going to the Wild West is the best place for business. I love that beat. That's really cool sounding. This is exciting. This feels like the most complete package so far. Like competitive. Chorus is maybe lacking that bam. These verses are fantastic. Okay, here, listening more to the chorus this time. I wonder what stage show he's going to put on. I get the impression he's got strong visuals. Nice. Country sounding guitar coming in. It's got a real coolness to it. Very smooth, slick. Okay, imagine he's going to bring a bit of sass and attitude in the vocals as well.
Welcome to the Wild Wild West.
Okay, mixing up a little bit. I do hope he kind of evolves down to this last third. I feel like now's the time to get a little bit loud.
Welcome to the Wild Wild West. You get one shot, you 15 minutes. Settle up now, don't you miss it.
Okay, what's he got? Okay, feels like a little bit more energy. He's ad-libbing a little bit. Okay, some nice harmonies coming in as well. Okay. Yeah. Okay, he's bringing the climax himself with his voice. Okay. Like, that was interesting. The song sounds special. Like the fact that it is a kind of like Western country song. It sounds like country music, but also slightly like historical country. It has some historical elements to it as well. That's just going to make it sound really, really completely different. And we've had this kind of like slight country feel before. I thought Medhataki which I'm sure I'm saying wrong. That had like a slight country feel to it as well. I just think it makes it stand out and make it a little bit memory, because people can say, oh, the country song, even if they don't understand what he's saying. I get the impression he's talking about moving to the West and having your opportunity and trying to seek fame and fortune, and then all the trappings that come with that. I'm sure that there's a slightly more undertoned thing to it as well, but he has to be careful because of not wanting to politicize the lyrics, because then that can get you disqualified. That storyline was one of the reasons that Iceland really jumped up the odds. I remember where they were before that. They were in 20th, so covering hiring the kind of 18, 19, 20th, and then he began being rumored for Songvakeppnin, and then it was confirmed, and Iceland actually went up to first in the odds. And then since the song has been released, now they've dropped down to fifth. I think the song is good. I don't think it's a winning song. I think actually the vibe of the song and that beat is actually a pretty good starting point foundation for a song that could be competitive. It needs a bit of a revamp just to be made a little bit more exciting and to give the song a little bit more of a ramp up as they go through. The first third is really interesting. The second third, I was kind of like, okay, these are just kind of reusing the first ideas. I didn't feel too much development or progression. And then the last third, he brought the climax with his voice and a couple of extra production. I would have liked a lot more, just feeling a lot more of kind of, well, the song is called Wild West, so give us a little bit of chaos, a little bit of flurry, tornado. I didn't massively get that in the last third. So, but I think the base product there, and I thought the lyrics were interesting as well. I imagine he's going to be bringing something very strong visually. It looks like he's very in touch with the visual aspect, and he's worked with Heiðrún before, and they obviously bought a very strong visual package. So I'm expecting him to elevate this in the show. Yeah, I'm very curious to see him singing in Icelandic as well. Is he going to be able to get it? Will Icelandic people care? What do Icelandic people, if you're Icelandic, let me know. What is the general consensus about this? Is he a potential winner, or are Icelandic people going to, like, does he have enough of a relationship with Iceland? Does he live there enough? Has he been there enough that Icelandic people would be okay with sending someone who doesn't live there? But still, very, very interesting entry. I think that and Heiðrún were my two kind of like strong ones, and both in semi-final number 2. Okay, next up we got Sigga, and she's singing about Into the Atmosphere. She's got lots of diamonds on. Let's see what she's saying about. Sigga one and Sigga. Oh, this sounds a little bit more like Icelandic Schlager.
Falling down from the stars, fall down 1,000 times.
Okay. think this is going to be something a little bit more familiar. Oh, that is the same piano from... That is the same piano from Embers. Who is the Embers person? There's so many of these dancey songs this year, it's crazy. Is this our 4th or 5th one? Like they're fun and boppy, but it's a bit samey. Who wins out of these kind of upbeat female pops so far? I'd probably say Hera Bjork is my favourite of the upbeat pops so far. I'll be interested to see the community rankings at the end, which one have they favoured. This is fine, but yeah, like, it's terribly groundbreaking. No ground has been broken, not even one grain of soil. But like, it's fine. If you want to have like a moment where you just switch off your brain, enjoy some upbeat, kind of positive feeling music, absolutely. Some people want escapism from Eurovision. They want to go away from their problems by having something that's just kind of a bit more familiar, simple. This is absolutely fine. Nothing wrong with this. I just think there are other female bops already that we've heard that just maybe had something a little bit more unique, a bit more special, but that was fine. Okay, our final song is Maiaa, and she's saying Break Away. I think we're getting a ballad. This running order is very strange. It does make me believe that it is random. Maybe they split the semifinals into two and then it's randomized. It just, the way that the songs are placed together, you would expect to go up tempo, slower tempo, just to mix it up. And instead we're getting like girly bop, girly bop, girly bop, girly bop ballad. It doesn't really make sense. Okay, Maiaa, Break Away, one secret band. There's no shortage of blue eyes in Iceland. Give me a little bit of Norway MGP vibes. Oh, there's a beat coming in. Iceland's addicted to beats. Is this going to turn into a female beat bop? No, it's still kind of a ballad. That beat is coming in though. I can hear it moving closer towards me. As a chorus, this is underwhelming. I zoned out there. I didn't even realize that was a chorus. I thought it was a pre-chorus. I kind of wish it had turned into a girly bop there. Oh, there you go. It's coming now. I wonder if part of this is that people are worried about sending ballads now because it's Televote only semi-finals. So they're sending ballads with bops, ballads with beats. That's a very Sigrid sounding beat. That fast, fluttery electroids, very associated with Sigrid from Norway. Not that she invented it, I just associate it with her. Yeah, this is starting to sound more and more like Sigrid. And even vocally, she started sounding towards the end there. Oh, it's not over. Oh, there's a minute left. Okay. What's she gonna do now? Yeah, it sounds like an album song from Sigrid. That's it. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. She's very successful, isn't she? First of all, let me just say I really enjoyed that. I thought those were 10 interesting songs. Very easy for me to sit through as well. I think 10's a lovely number. Infinitely better than last year. Last year, I did not like Songvakeppnin at all. It was the weakest one I think I've ever done, in my opinion. I didn't download any of the songs. I thought Dilljau was amazing, but I thought the song was just not as good as she was. Love her to come back with something much more strong. But yeah, I was disappointed with Songvakeppnin last year. And then it came down to her and the song that was super repetitive, that didn't start for a minute. This year sounds way more interesting. There definitely is this big emphasis on more songs with beats. And again, what I just said in that last video, I wonder if that's because people are worried about sending ballads, so they're putting a beat into the ballad to try and give it like televote appeal, or give it something so it can have more movement on the stage and have some bit of dancing, whatever. a lot of female upbeat songs. I think they kind of wash each other out. It's hard for me to kind of like remember what their distinct attributes were. I think Hera Bjork actually stood out. I kind of remember her. Part of that is because I recognize her from 2010. Some of the other female ballads, I think they're going to have to really do something to differentiate themselves with their staging concept, with how they perform, what type of styling they go for. So 5 of them, half of the songs are female songs with a beat. I think Web kind of stood out because it had the rapping and had this like unusual storyline about being in movies. Sunny stood out as well, but not for the right reasons for me. I just didn't enjoy that sound, but some people will enjoy that sound, and again, it'll sound unique. Overall, and then Bashar Murad. For me, the 2 ones that were kind of special were Bashar Murad and Heiðrún. I thought Heiðrún's song was really, really interesting. It had like good energy to it, had some Nordic sounding electronica, it had some elements of Röyksopp, but it still sounded unique. It sounded something I hadn't heard before. It was in Icelandic. I thought that was like a really interesting package. I want to see what it looks like live. And then Bashar as well, I thought his song sounded super cool. It sounds really unique and different. I think a revamp would elevate it even more, to the point that I think it could be justifying being high in the rankings. I think a lot of it being high in the rankings now is because of the backstory as opposed to the actual song itself. But I think with a revamp could bring the song closer to where it is in the rankings. Yeah, really excited for this. Much better Songvakeppnin for me. Very interesting. I probably will get a couple of downloads. I think I'm going to just wait and see the live shows, see which one gets really stuck in my head, and then download based off of that. But I'm excited to watch this year. I didn't watch last year, I gotta be honest. I just didn't feel invested. And this year I'm definitely gonna watch, because I'm excited to see how are these studio versions gonna be transformed? What's the story gonna look like on stage? Let's have a look quickly at the rankings. So if we look at the odds for Songvakeppnin, who's gonna win? At this point in time, Bashar is first with 52% chance. This is based on 3 markets, which is pretty good. If you've got 1 market, it's a little bit less reliable. 3 markets is okay. Anita's in second. Was that the Downfall song? Honestly, I don't remember. I remember it being okay. I don't remember like a specific moment in it. I got to be honest. It doesn't have like a specific identity that I can say it is this song. Third is Hera Bjork. Okay, that makes sense. Heiðrún's second last. Okay, so that was just a me thing. So it does seem like it's going to be between, at this point in time, it's between those 3, but obviously we'll have the semi-finals, so those odds will update massively based on the performances. Okay, and let's have a look and see what the community thinks. There'll be so many female bops, I don't know how they're going to choose which one to put first. So okay, Anita is number 1. Oh, by quite a long way. Wow, Bashar's down in 8th. Second is Sigga. Third is Maiaa. Fourth is Blankiflur. So you can see the top 4 are all female artists. That's, again, I've already done an episode showing that people who use the Eurovision scoreboard tend to favor up-tempo female songs. So yeah, not surprising that those are the top 4. Hera Bjork in 6th. Okay, that's not good for her that she lost the girl bop battle. The highest ranked male artist is Web in 5th. CeaseTone in 7th, Bashar in 8th, but he is the favourite to win, so let's see how that translates. So these largely similar to the odds, just Bashar's way been put up, but everything else actually kind of follows the odds pretty closely. Overall though, I'm really happy. What did you think? Let me know in the comment section down below. Who do you like? Who do you think is going to win? How do you think Bashar is going to sound in Icelandic? Thank you so much to Melissa for supporting me on Buy Me Coffee, and also to Joan and Leo for supporting me on PayPal. I'm a full-time content creator, so if you want to support the channel, I'll leave links to you in the description down below. And of course, thank you to my patrons all over the world for patronizing my channel. On my Patreon channel, you can get the original audio and visuals when I get copyrighted. You can also get some updates, some early releases, and you can be part of our My Eurovision Scoreboard group. So go check that out if you're a fan. But of course, thank you so much just for watching, and maybe leaving a like and maybe sharing the video. And thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in another Eurovision analysis video very soon. Goodbye.